Hey everyone, it's Marissa, your Usborne book lady, and I would like to share with you some of my top picks for our nonfiction books. This was the hardest category for me to pick books for because we have so many amazing nonfiction books. We are so well known for our nonfiction books, and quite honestly, we do nonfiction better than anyone else as far as I'm concerned. So just keep in mind that what I'm showing you here is like a sliver of what we have available. So first I'm going to show you two books that are designed for kids that are newly reading independent, and they're series. So keep in mind that these are just these are just one example of what we have in the series. So this is the beginners series, and they're all subject oriented, but they're designed for kids that are just newly reading independently. They also make really great read alouds for kids that are not yet reading independently because they don't have a ton of text per page. My 2-year-old will actually sit still and listen to this whole entire book because he's really interested in penguins, and he doesn't care that there's a little bit more text than like the typical picture book. So this is the beginners series, and there are a lot, like many books in this series in almost any animal or like weather, volcanoes, trains, firefighters. Like there are a lot of books in this series. So if you're interested in this series, please let me know and I'll help you find something that will work for you. We also have collections in that series that are really great by. This is the Discovery series, and these are like the next level up reading level. And as you can see, they have more text per page, and the interest level will be a little bit higher as well. So rather than just being about penguins, this one is survival oriented. So it's like you jumped out of a ship in the middle of the Arctic. How do you survive? That sort of thing. And we have, that series has things like warships and military planes and sports and things like that. So they're older kid interest level. We have a lot of writing books. These are two of our newer writing books. We have one that's just regular write your own story books. We have write and draw your own comic books. This is the first story writing book for younger kids. Write your own adventure stories. And these books will help kids become better writers. They have lots of writing activities in them. There will be things like, here's a list of words, make up a story that has this list of words. There will be things like, here's the beginning of a story, write the rest of the story. Make up a story that has these characters in it. So all sorts of different writing activities that are designed to flex your brain muscles when it comes to writing. 100 Things to Know About Science. I love this new title. It is so cool. This is literally just 100 things that our editors thought that kids should know about science, but they're put together in these beautiful, like visually stunning graphics. I think they look like infographics that you would share on like Facebook. And it's just really cool information. My daughter really likes to read this before bed at night. I love this book. This Is Not a Math Book is also one of our new titles that I'm just absolutely in love with. The whole premise of this book is that it takes these beautiful artistic patterns and explains how they're actually based in mathematics. And so this is a really great book for anyone. If you know someone that thinks that they love art but that they don't like math, this would be a perfect book to get for them. Or if you know someone who likes both art and math, this would also be the perfect book to get for them. I just really love this book. This is our geography encyclopedia. We have 3 of these great big encyclopedias. They are the 3 books that we are probably most well known for among the homeschooling world. And they're huge. You could base your entire high school curriculum off of these 3 books probably. And they're what we call internet linked. And so what that means is that there's a website called usbornequicklinks.com. The beginner and the Discovery series are internet referenced, so they'll be available on that as well, just not as in-depth as this. Internet linked means that you can go to usbornequicklinks.com, look up this book, and for every single page in this book, there will be at least one additional link that you can go to. It might be like learn more about you know, like this energy crisis that they're talking about on here. Or there might be the pictures that are in the book, they might be able to download them and print them out for a report. Or if they're talking about an animal, like the, we have a book that talks about the lizard, the basilisk lizard that runs across water. There's a video of the lizard running that we can watch. We have things like stories from Shakespeare that gives sort of retellings of 12 of Shakespeare's most famous plays, and then in the back there's a it has like all of his plays that are listed. This is a really great resource for homeschoolers, for kids that are into theater, that sort of thing. We have things like our illustrated dictionary, that's just a great resource to have at home. We have illustrated subject dictionaries. We have the complete book of the microscope, which I love. It has beautiful, beautiful actual microscope photographs. Really, really interesting. If you have a history buff, we have so many history books. This is one of them. This is a combined volume of our books about World War I and World War II, really fascinating. And then we even have nonfiction that's really great for very young children. This is one of our new books that just came out, my very first space book, and it's a board book, and it just does a fantastic job of bringing the information down to a preschool level. But it's not, it doesn't talk down to them, it just is still really informative, just does a great job of it. So those are some of my top picks for our nonfiction books. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. If you're here for a Facebook party, please let me know back on the event wall, or you can always message me as well. Please, if you liked these book reviews and you want more, please like my YouTube channel. Please like me on Facebook, www.facebook.com/booksbymarisa. And ask about my VIP group as well, where I share specials and discounts and other new cool things as well. Thanks so much and have a great day.